Every Tuesday, you can get yourself a copy of our newspaper, iDiskiTimes, for absolutely free. Every shop right in the Gauteng province, you just go there, get yourself the paper. And on Fridays, the paper will be available across the nation on our website, idiskitimes.co.za. It is going to be powered by World Sports Betting. It is times.co.za. Please subscribe to this channel. We have close to 200,000 subscribers now. Please do support us by pressing the subscribe button. Kaizer Chiefs have changed managers. Comes in Molefi Ntseki, who was a former Bafana coach, lasted a few seconds at Bafana. He was the head of development at Kaizer Chiefs. He's now the head coach at Amakosi. Arthur Zwane and Dylan Shepherd will be the assistant coaches. A lot of interesting thoughts, of course, about what has happened in that restructuring, because Arthur Zwane's job, as we spoke about it last week, that was a big video. You guys liked it. We engaged and discussed it. We spoke about the fact that can he be demoted to be an assistant coach? Who can work with him? Can he be a co-coach, or should he resign at Kaizer Chiefs? Now, the rabbit is out of the hat, I suppose, because we now know Uguti, he is an assistant coach. Now, interesting question is, can he work with someone who has now taken his job? Molefi Ntseki and Arthur Zwane have worked together at Bafana briefly, so maybe they have a relationship, and maybe it's a compromise candidate. Anyways, I'm saying too many things. Mr. Vilakazi, former Orlando Pirates forward, thank you very much for joining us, sir. What are your thoughts on this? What was your first reaction when you heard this news?
Mr. Kunjani mfethu? Angibulise wena, ngibulise laphana Junior Khaya. Faka imali uzobona. Ngibulise Justice, nginibulise nana emakhaya. Ngicela support njalo la ku iDiskiTV. Njobe njalo futhi angijiki. Mr. Nkewu, surprised but not surprised. Ukuthi why ngithi surprised not surprised? Ngisho kanjalo ngoba I was surprised ukuthi Ntseki obambayo, but not surprised because angithi uyazi like Khaya once waletha kuthiwa no technical director nanani yaziwa ukuthi no kahle indlela yakho yangakuphi egcineni. Yeah, so I was surprised but not surprised because I knew ukuthi mabamletha one or another because bafake uArthur it will happen. But bengacabanga ukuthi ngenzakala manje because of I heard ukuthi they were looking for an overseas coach, but yeah, no, that is South Africa for you, Mr. Nkewu, where we do things ngezetindlela, because I still believe mina ukuthi when you give a coach a contract, allow the coach to honor the contract. If mangabe uthi uyamsusa as per the contract agreement, then give somebody else a chance in that seat. But now if umsusa laphayana umlethanda, it raised a lot of questions, but both of them bane relationship yabo from under 17, under 20, under 23 bafana. So I don't know njoba sebayiletha laphana ukuthi how are they gonna do it? I would say, how are they gonna do it right? Because I believe, from my point of view, under 17, they didn't achieve anything. What about the World Cup?
Yeah, there is a junior international where they played a World Cup. I could be mistaking this for Thabo Senong, but I know that at some point we did go to a junior international, but I don't even think that's the point, because there's nothing even memorable. If they went to a World Cup, we don't remember them going to the second round, for example. But anyways, please continue your point. So maybe let me ask you a direct question. Is this guy the guy that Kaizer Chiefs wanted in the first place, or because Unabi said I can't work with Arthur Zwane, they ended up with this guy?
I believe ukuthi not Unabi I won. I think all the people in Zoti they've made a contact nabo about babafuna ukuthi they must come. They all told them ukuthi I will come with my team, and Bonare they said no, but if you come with your team, but allow us to have this guy here. And I believe everyone refused to have him here. Mr. Nkewu, this football, it's I would say it's a small world about football. Football, people they talk, and we know the relationship, the culture, and the things that are happening in certain teams. And I will talk now specifically at Chiefs that we all know who others got has been there at Chiefs for years, and we know the relationship yake with the team Utinjan. So there was no way who other was just gonna move and be out of that team. I don't know. It will take. I don't know. Maybe my dynamite and my pomanjani to move Arthur from being good technical team.
Yeah, is that not a problem? So for a big club, because I've said that. I was really trying to think about this yesterday because it was a big news story. People calling us, wanting to know, journalists calling, wanting to have an opinion. I'm sure you got a few calls, Junior got a few phone calls as well. Nami, as I was thinking about this, and I said, this is not an appointment that says we want to win the league. That at least we can say a lot of things about this. Unfortunately, we don't know the future. But this appointment is not an appointment that says we want to win the league. It's not an appointment that says we want to compete. Yes, in South Africa, there's too many trophies, and most of them, in order for you to win the Carling Black Label Cup, this thing they replace Telkom Knockout, you have to win 4 matches, you win a trophy. 4 matches does not mean you have a good season, but you can win a trophy. In order to win the MTN 8, you must win 4 matches, you could win a trophy. It doesn't mean that you're successful. So anything could happen, but this, in terms of the league, this appointment doesn't say I want to win the league, even though Ntseki said the chairman has asked me to win the league.
You know, it has been sometimes it's realistic sometimes when we as it was colonial space Mr. Gil, you when you talk about the league, Uzbek 1, your technical team 2, the players that you've got 3, the way of playing you guys, it determines who can you win the league. Ngoba angifuna ukubala angeke ngibale laba abanye bese ngibala uhlulwe umuntu your coach, your former coach uhambile waya ngale, and I said it this is my qala ngathi mina loyana uyoba lapha ku top 4 o Calvin Hunt, and with no name players. And when you check where good come in terms of budget, they can't buy players like big teams, Pirates and Chiefs. But when as Chiefs, you've got money, you can buy players, and then golf 7, I 3 different colors, and then you expect to win the league. It's impossible. Angeke ube ne-Mini Cooper, Golf 6, BMW, Mercedes-Benz, uyabona abo G55, different types of cars you must have so that for you uzokwazi uku-achieve what you want to achieve. But I don't see Chiefs winning a league. If they can win a trophy, that would be a big surprise. I don't see them, because one thing that I've seen is I know Coach Ntseki. I've watched him in the national team, the way I corner, and others being his assistant all this time, other partner. The type of football too, it's one. So I don't know how they're gonna work, but they did work with the national team. And as man, a day-to-day basis, but to win the league. But I don't see Chiefs winning anything.
Yeah. Maybe last one from me to you, so. Yeah, people want answers as well. I remember that I asked people what do they think about this, and I got 1,000 people responding. 70% of them, they were really pissed off by this, like they're not happy at all by this. But again, we don't know the future. What we know is the past. We know what Ntseki has done or not done. We know about him. If he does anything special, it will be a big surprise. Why is a big team, before I let you go, why is a big team struggling with paying settlements to coaches? Why is it that when Wydad Casablanca wanted to win the CAF Champions League, their coach who won the quarterfinal qualified them to the semi-final, but they still said, doesn't matter whether you have 5 years in your contract left, you are not playing a football that is reflective of a big team. We know, Tina, we are big. We don't want to play this football. You are not going to win the Champions League. And they went and they got Sven van der Broek, who beat Sundowns. Unfortunately, they lost to Al Ahly in the final. But it was with the mind, we are a big club. We want to win the CAF Champions League. And if we can see that your coach is not good enough, we can get them out of the way. Yeah. Big teams behave that way. Yeah. And best believe, if Rulani Mokoena is Sundowns, if he doesn't get any trophy, if he's not on form, there will be a decision that is made by that big team to reflect we are a big team, we are ambitious. Why is it that Kaizer Chiefs are struggling to do that? Yes, they've been firing and changing coaches recently, Abo Kompela, Abo Gavin Hunt, Abo Ernst Middendorp. But why is it that every time we talk about Chiefs, we always have to mention the fact that no, but the coach Usele 3 years, so they are struggling to get rid of him because of that. So why as a big team you can't just get rid of people and get the coach you want?
Mr. Uyabona uyichazile de uyichaza ngakhona ngale coach laphana yale team leni with that. Ithi ngilethela masishane. uGavin Hunt wasayina 3 years ku Chiefs. And it is season mayiphela Chiefs enzani?
They got rid of him.
Okay. And then manje Arthur now signed 3 years. Season iphelile manje. Kunzima ukuthi bamuthi. I don't know whether it's because of color. Because I've seen abocoach abamhlophe mabaxoshwa babanikeza yonke into yabo bahambe, but laba bethu abocoach abamnyama kuthiwe no kumele athole settlement in ayibi straightforward njengalabo abocoach abamhlophe ukuthi makaxoshwa kuthiwe usane 3 years, yes 3 years, or njoba hamba package yakho for 3 years ingakanani 5 million 35 million akuhamba. No, thina botake no the reason ukuthi sifuna ukuhambisa wena ngoba uyadliwa in kuponta zonke lezi zinto, instead of you getting 5 million they'll end up giving you 2 million. So I think mina the reason for Chiefs not to release Arthur's one is because they need to pay him full amount yakhe a contract based on the contract by binder Chiefs, and the manje ukube bebangabhayindwa contract omunye umuntu bazovele bamthathe bamnikeze kube bekamhlophe bezomnikeza imali hambe because of ngibona ngathi mina uArthur because amnyama they like no we can't give him that money and then ahamba ekhaya ohlala ekhaya angeke imali engaka no ways, he must work for this money. He must stay here for the next 2 years so that he can earn this money by working. Angathulile mali ahlele ekhaya.
Thank you, Mr. So. Valuable experience from you. Thank you to everyone as well. Comments on the section, of course. Like and subscribe our content. What do you think about this appointment? Do you agree that this, so as he was saying, he's not going to win the league? I think that's pretty much obvious, really. But if you disagree, you can let us know in the comment section as well. iDiskiTV, Diski Times, World Sports Betting. Thank you for watching us.